Recent hail damage can leave homeowners with a lot of questions and a lot of pressure to act quickly. This morning we're talking with Robin Armstrong of Robin Armstrong Insurance Agency about the smartest steps to take before filing an insurance claim. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
It's a very timely interview we've got going on here today, Robin, and I've got a list of questions I kind of want to get through so our audience knows and has the best tools in their pockets to use when it comes to these hail damages and the hail claims that come with it. So we're just going to get right started. Sound good?
Sounds good.
So after a storm like the one we saw yesterday, what's the very first thing homeowners should do if they suspect hail damage?
They should call their insurance agent, not the 800 number to the main insurance companies.
Oh, that's a tip.
Yes.
So why do you want to make sure you call your local agent before you call the 1-800 number?
If they call the 800 number, they automatically have a claim filed, whether they need a claim or not, so it can really hurt them and hurt their insurability later. So if they call their agent, they should guide them in the right direction on making sure if they should file a claim or not.
So why would somebody want to make sure they want to file a claim first before filing anything?
Claims hurt you. So the number of claims you have make your insurance rates go up and or can affect you being insured at all in the future.
If someone files a claim and ends up paying little or nothing, can that still affect their insurance history?
It does. They look at the number of claims, whether it's paid or not. It can still affect their insurability. It doesn't seem fair, but it's how it works, unfortunately.
Can having multiple claims make it harder or more expensive to get insurance in the future?
All the time.
Really?
Absolutely. Every insurance company works the same. The number of claims affects how much you pay and if they're going to keep you or not.
So then what's the best way for homeowners to determine whether the damage is serious enough to justify filing a claim?
So all of our homeowners know to call us first. We send professionals out that we trust to actually monitor and climb on the roofs and look at everything. I've actually climbed on roofs with them to see what they do and decide if our client should in fact file a claim. We're there to protect our clients, not just file claims if they don't need it. If they do need a claim, we also help them do that as well. They don't have to go online and do it themselves. We do it for them.
It's kind of nice though too, especially if your company sends out some professionals. So it's like, hey, this we can easily fix, or hey, this actually we need to get insurance involved in this.
No cost to them for that at all.
Nice.
So we
it's
do
like
that
a free
for free.
consultation kind of thing.
Yeah, it is.
So what is the biggest mistake you see people make in days immediately following a hailstorm?
Calling the 800 number one,
Really?
or the door knockers that come through. Not that they're all bad, but there's a lot who are a little predatory. So they'll knock on doors and tell people, hey, let us get on your roof. You definitely need a roof. Your neighbor's got one. And we're like, no, don't do that. Let us send our people out. So the mistakes we see are them letting those folks talk them into filing a claim when they don't need to.
What are some of the most popular claims that people file, especially after hailstorms?
Their roofs, their affects their windows, their cars too.
Yes.
With those, they can call an 800 number if they want to. That's just what it is. But regardless, we still help them with that too if they prefer.
And so is it easy to get in contact with you guys over at Robin's Insurance?
It is.
You know?
Yep. During office hours, they call my office. My staff's amazing. I have the best staff ever. My cell phone's actually on my business card. So after hours, my staff and our clients know that they can reach me anytime. And I will pick up the phone and I will help our clients. So it's still, we tell them, don't ever call the 800 number. You can get us anytime and we will help them properly.
And it's kind of like what you guys are meant to do there. You're meant to help people before they reach out to the 1-800 number so they aren't making these mistakes.
Right. Our job is to protect them. That's what insurance is for. And a lot of people forget that.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's a lot of things. What did they say? That popular phrase about insurance and things like that. Now it's like, hey, all right, but we've got somebody right here who I can actually call on the phone off days, and they're going to answer me right then and there, right?
Anytime. Yep. Even if I'm on a weekend at a Christmas party or whatever, I will pick up the phone.
All right, Robin. As we wrap this up, let's talk away 3 things that we should walk away with from this interview after a hail damage. What's the first thing?
Never call the 800 number.
There we go.
Call your agent.
We're going to call local agents to make sure that we are good to go before we make one. Number 2, let's say...
Have a professional look at it.
Yes, have a professional look at it so you're not making just random claims for nothing.
Right. We don't want to file a claim if we don't have to.
And 3, door knockers.
Door knockers. Ignore the door knockers. Tell them, no, I've got somebody. If you don't have somebody, call me.
Well, Robin, thank you so much for being here and sharing some
welcome.
great information, especially when it comes to hail damage. And I'm sure a lot of people are needing the news they can use right now, and that's today.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Special thanks to Robin for the helpful insight. And for more information, make sure you visit that website you see right there on the bottom of your screen.